Hi, my name's Stephen Berg, and in this video I'm going to address the hot topic and the prickly topic that many realtors don't like to discuss of real estate commissions. And the question is, do realtors charge too much? And the reason this is coming up at dinner tables is because of lawsuits in America and lawsuits in Eastern Canada. And important to remember that while anybody can charge anything they want for real estate commissions, the average commissions out in those two areas are substantially higher than people pay in Western Canada. So there is a big difference in the commissions. So when you're hearing those stories, just remember that they are not talking about anything like the same rates that my clients pay, or most people I know clients pay. Of course, as I mentioned, anybody can charge any commission rate they want. But when I look at whether or not you pay too much, I think there's a few things you have to look at. The first thing is understanding the realtor's business. So people think that they pay $20,000 commission on a property, then it's like a sales guy who's getting $20,000 commission into his jeans. Realtors run a business, and so I'll be open with you. My business runs at about 18 to 23% net. So max for every $1,000 I'm receiving as far as fees, max I'm putting in my pocket is $230. It's kind of the same as if you're going to the store. If a friend of yours has got a store and you go and buy a product from him, he's not putting the money into his jeans. He's got lots of expenses. He's got to turn the lights on, he's got to have real estate, etc. So, and ours is an expensive business to be in, with all the insurances and marketing costs, etc. The second thing to remember is we get paid on contingency. So we don't get paid unless we are successful. The only other people I know that have that is lawyers. And I've got a friend who's got a case with ICBC that just closed, and he paid 30%. So they are working on contingency. They only get paid if they're successful, but they get a much higher rate than we do. I mean, my clients pay not even a fraction of 30%. I've got a good friend and client of mine had won a massive lawsuit against the federal government for north of $800 million, and again, his company charged 3.5% for that. So these are people that are working on contingency, and they don't answer the phone after hours and don't work anything like the amount of hours that most realtors work. Remember, if for some reason you decide to take your home off the market, or if your lifestyle changes and after looking at a ton of houses you don't buy anything, your realtor does not get paid. So it is a bit of a different business model when you're working on contingency. Having said all that, I do think that some people at the end of the day feel like they haven't got enough value for what they've paid, which is a little bit of a different way of looking at it, I should say. And I think that is that's an important aspect to look at. So it's not so much how much you're paying, it's what kind of value you got out of it. And I'll give you the case study of a client of mine called James, who's become a good friend. He had a house listed with a real estate company that was charging him just 1%, and it was listed at this is a few years ago when prices were lower. It was listed at $499, and it was listed all summer long, 6 months. He got one offer of $460, and the realtor encouraged him to take it, and he didn't. Had he taken that offer, there would have been a big sign on his lawn. Client saved $18,000 on commissions. Well, when you see those signs, they're only true if the person who was marketing and negotiating for that person can do as well as this guy. So to say that he saved that amount of money is it should have an asterisk beside it, because I actually increased the price of that property, and we sold it for $512,000. So in reality, the seller, I didn't put the sign on his lawn, I don't do that, but the seller made about $30,000 more by relisting with my team. So remember, and there are people that charge the same or more than me that maybe that maybe don't do anything more than the guy who charges 1%. You know, everyone's got a different model, but I think what you pay isn't as important as what you get. A 10-year study of MLS data, and it's on my website, you can see all the stats, shows that our properties on average sell for 3.7% more than the average, and sell in a third less time. So at 3 point, it might even be 3.9%, but it's definitely, if you look at what people pay to deal with this, I think they get great value for money. And so do I think realtors get paid too much? Maybe some people think some do, but I think if you're offering a great value and you're getting people top dollar for the home and selling it quickly so they have the least amount of hassles, I don't think so, but that's my opinion, of course. I'm really interested in people out there watching this video, either on Facebook or on YouTube or wherever it may be. Let us know about your last experience selling a home. Did you feel like you got value for the fees that you were charged or not? And I'd like to take a look and see. And for more videos like this, as I said, I'm not afraid to take on the prickly topics that people will often be scared of taking on. For more videos like this, you can subscribe and get the latest on the Okanagan real estate world.